Okay, Team Project Zomboid Build 42, we are back with some more gameplay today. I am at the McCoy farm, McCoy Estate still, and I am getting ready to go on a little bit of an adventure. As soon as I get myself clean. I missed a couple things still. I hadn't quite got there. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and fill everything up real good. And we still hadn't washed myself. All right, I am feeling fresh and clean. Now we're going to head south. I am looking for some tools and some equipment and another car. Because quite frankly, both of the vehicles that I brought have gotten stuck. And I think it's these somewhat invisible, somewhat visible somethings that are scattered around this area that I'm getting caught up on. So either way, I want to be careful to avoid those with the next vehicle I bring. There is the third of the way finished wall I have across here. I think I'm going to go to here and then a here, and I'm going to build a gate. And I think this is going to be my primary, and then I'll block off the other two sides entirely, eventually. Although, I will admit, that was a rather dull episode to watch. I think that was episode 2 of this series. So I might have to do that one not recorded in the when I do base off that section, or do it at like 10 times speed. Let's see. I think the plan is to look right in these areas right here in Muldraugh for the goods I'm looking for. I need a welding torch and I'd love a sledge, but a welding torch and a sledge would be the two things I'm looking for the most, along with some more vehicles. Now I'm going to do something a little crazy and just go straight south here off the beaten path and hope. I'm pretty sure I've done this before and it works out. But this is a thickly forested area, so we're going to have to be kind of careful here. Either way, I am not doing the right click to walk. I don't like it. It feels uncomfortable and awkward to me. So, I'm just going to do it the way I know and love. Because that's really what gaming's all about anyway. Doing what you love. And given that we pay for the experience, and you all are deciding to be here, this is what we're going to get. This is what we're going to get. Now, I don't think I'm going to have to worry too much about crowds during this transitional area. Now, once I get close to the highway, oh, there's one. Now, the question is, do I stop and fight, or do I just kind of keep on plugging away? I think I'm just going to keep on plugging away. I'm not really interested in stopping and fighting anything and drawing any more to me. I'm really more interested in just kind of walking straight south-southeast. I know technically that's north, and this is east. And this is south. So yeah, I think I'm going southeast. Straight down should technically be southeast, the way that isometric map kind of tilts. Unless I'm just completely crazy, but I think that's the way it makes sense in my brain anyway. Alright, we opening up a little bit? We opening up a little bit? Ooh, fancy. Right, I think this calls for a little bit of a jog. And I am not even going to pull the typical Tim move and check the map right away. Although now that I've mentioned it, I really want to. I fucking manifested that need. You know what? We're not gonna. I'll force my way through some more trees. Alright, I'm getting warm. I'm not getting weary yet, but I'm getting warm. So let's be a little more careful here. It is... Oh, it's only 42 degrees Fahrenheit. That's reasonable. I mean, I'm pretty warm. I got a long sleeve shirt and a long leather coat on. That's only 2 layers, though. Although jogging through the woods, I guess, would warm you up a fair amount. A little uncomfortable. That's probably just the weather and walking through the woods. I don't think I've been injured. Nope. No injuries so far this run. Maybe a single scratch if I'm thinking, but maybe not. Ooh, I really should not have said that out loud. Speaking of, let's peek at the map. Okay, good. That's almost exactly where I was hoping I was at. Perfect. I mean, in a perfect world, I would have been closer to the road, but I'm like heading almost exactly the same direction I wanted to be. Maybe a little bit more down this direction, a little bit more to the direct south. So we'll skew left. We'll tap that. We'll tap that ring finger a couple of times here and there. I'm gonna skew to the left a little bit, to the southwards, to the southerly. I think I asked in another video if you didn't catch it, what is your expectation month and or year for the stable version of Build 42 to release? I am thinking more and more that is going to be August. That is my guess of this year, 2025. If you think it's going to slip into 2026, or if it's going to be long, or if it's going to be later into 2025, or if it's going to be like next month, let me know. I'm kind of curious what the group's opinion is on this. I'm very interested in playing some multiplayer, but yeah, it's going to need to be in a more stable spot. I've only had one like crash to desktop since Build 42's come out, so that's really not bad. Although I can't think of a single time that it happened prior to Build 42, although I only played very, very sporadically prior to 41, so I think I tried it out like a year and a half after it came out and didn't like it, and then got real into it like a year ago when I very first started posting stuff on this channel. And back then it was like weird videos of RPGs and similar to my Avowed series, or my, not Avowed, similar to my Astrobot series, and shorts of my cat. So it was a completely different channel back then. Not completely different, halfway different. All right, so I've got to be super close to the road at this point. In fact, although what, I really don't know what to think of that. Because I thought for sure it was going to be going that way. Oh, God. Oh, God. I got a South Park character. Oh, remember when that show was good? Ah, man. Like before Cartman, before like they took Cartman full sociopath. All right. Well, on the plus side, now let's see. We're in the actual FMI. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I just hit the curve a little further. I was hoping I'd hit it right here. All right. So we're in the right spot then. We're in the right spot. And it's a little after noon. And remember, we're just keeping our eyes open for keys. And then I'm looking for a sledge and a welding torch. Because eventually, not necessarily this episode, but eventually, I want to make my way up to West Point's southeast corner and raid that gun store. Because that is too easy pickings. And I think there's like a grocery store right there too. There's a couple of really good spots you can hit right there on the south, that real isolated southeast corner of West Point. That's pretty easy for the taking if you come in from the right direction. All right, now let's see what we've got here. Let's go ahead and make our presence known here. See if anything comes out of the woods. At least one's gonna. Ah, that should have finished her off there. That's a shame. That might not have killed Green Cheese. She might get up. She might get up. She might not have killed Green Cheese. She might get up. She might not have killed Green Cheese. She might get up. She might not have killed Green Cheese. She might get up. 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 Okay. How about you, green shoes? You want some of this milk? All right. A little jogging gonna hurt me? I mean, it could, because it's Zomboid. Alright, now I'm always running the chance of pulling like 16 out of the fucking trees all at once when I do that. But one of these days I'm gonna get a vehicle up to McCoy and like get it inside inside the estate proper and make use of it. But or, be able to keep it useful. Because both of those vehicles have semi-full tanks of gas and are just flat out stuck. And they're both in like largely green states. Real shame. All right. None of these jerks had much of anything worthwhile, so let's go ahead and go back to the loose jog. Actually, no. Let's not. In fact, let's eat the last of this and then wait out my exhaustion. There we go. There we go. All right. So I'm a ways away from where I'm looking to get from those industrial buildings. You know what? We're just gonna take our time and get there. I got a sweet A&W root beer here. I'm gonna take a big old swig of it. Not sponsored, although fucking hit me up about it. I can only handle so much caffeine in the day, so got to switch to non-caffeinated beverages after a certain time. Very, very much a coffee person when it comes to my caffeine injection method of choice. Black and sweet, if anyone cares. Although around wintertime, like around Christmas time, a peppermint mocha fucking hits just right every once in a while. Not like a Starbucks one. That's ridiculous. I'm not spending what they cost, but like, just a cheapo one. Local coffee and donut shop opened up like a block from where I work, and I work at a fucking dispensary. So like they are making some bank off me and my crew. It's pretty awesome. And we're making some bank off them and their crew. And we're recommending each other's customers to each other. So yeah, it's been a pretty nice experience so far. Oh, you're not dead yet. All right, now you are. Can't do deals. State regulated and all that. But way too many rules. But definitely a beneficial friendship, relationship, however you want to look at it. I really should just stay in target mode this entire time and work my nimble stat, but God, it's boring building that stat up. Like super boring. Nice. Multi-hit. Remember that line from it's Azrael's line. What's the actor's name? I can't think to save my life from Dogma. He's talking about central air. There's nothing more sinful or nothing more something than central air. Ah, God, makes him smile. Something Lee, Timothy Lee, something Lee sounds right anyway. Jason Lee, I think his name is. I think that sounds real right. Don't go down there, Tim. It's just a bunch of nothing. Although I think this is going to be Smokies down here. I think that's the restaurant that I just got the key to. that I am going to completely ignore. Ah, who am I kidding? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We gotta check it out, right? We gotta check it out. Oh, especially if I got a key to the back door. Let's be smart, though. Let's be smart. If there's a jillion critters up in the front, I don't want to. I don't want to go in there and deal with it. Okay, that's not. That doesn't look so bad. I've seen worse. Okay, let's see what we got going on here, guys. Oh, multi-hits pulling its weight, carrying things. Wow, because I got winded quick here. That was only like 5 or 6 that I had to deal with. Well, I'm like the 11 on the road. 2 more coming. Swinging slower. You have to be a little more careful. A little more careful. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. We're doing all right. We're fine. Yes, I'm gonna keep telling myself that. All right, nothing fancy on her. I already have a key to Smokey's, thank you. Are there any keys to any cars in Smokey's parking lot? That would be awesome. No, that's okay. Not here to judge anybody yet. Okay, nobody's in here. I have died in this building before. Exploring this building just like this, a crowd came out of the kitchen that I wasn't expecting. Because I was stupid. Careless. There's only one in here this time. That's not so bad. It's not as bad anyway. So that was crazy. Shit like that. This is why Zomboid is just continually fun after all these years of it being out. Like, that was wild. Like, absolutely wild. Yes. Rotten TV dinners. Come on. Smokies, you can do better than that. Potatoes. Potatoes. Okay. What do we got here? Brandy, that's not gonna work. I think it's only whiskey, right? That, like, is flammable. Pretty sure it's just whiskey. Well, brandy burns in real life, but whatever. I'm not gonna. Okay. Let's see. What we got going on upstairs? Do we have somewhere up here I can rest? Not really. All right. Here we go. 6 p.m. There should be one or two still trying to get in here after me. No, they gave up. Oh, she was going at that other door. What a dummy. What a maroon. And I know how much I show my age with some of my sayings, but you know, whatever. Analytics show most of you are older than the typical YouTube crowd anyway, so. And by that I mean you're like over 19 or 20 at least. Not that there's anything wrong with it if you're not. I am equal opportunity, you know, creator. Is that the key I got? Nope. That's the key I got. What do you got here, little man? I don't know why I think this car is a man, but he feels like a little man car. Just a little man. Yeah, doing his little man thing. Well, it's got gas, but it didn't want to start. That's weird. I'm gonna kill several of these monsters and then try again, because it feels like it should have. Yeah, it feels like it should have started. Kind of annoyed that it didn't. I have to open the hood. Even though my mechanic skill's like a negative. Why didn't you get back up? That's very weird. Quite weird of you, ma'am. I would much rather have that van anyway. Let's go down there. And I need to go to that building anyway. Smokies didn't have shit that I wanted. Empty gas can. You're useless. Although... Well then, no key, but that's alright. I knew I didn't. Let's go ahead and check out this blue van. Sweet kidnap van, look at that. That's what we always called the vans without any windows on the sides. Sweet kidnap van. Huh? You know, because no one could see in it. Oh, so I got 2 empty gas cans for when I start finding any, oh. A Suburban with a trailer on it. Oh shit, why did I... Drop my crowbar fucking somewhere? That's gonna really make me mad if I did. Oh, okay. Nope. I was about to get like, wait, what the fuck? Okay, so now that I got the attention of more of those than I wanted while I was hunting for my weapon. Lordy. Sleepy. Like real sleepy. So I need to find an office with a couch in one of these industrial buildings down here. Hopefully there's an office with a couch. Or I can sleep in one of these vehicles, actually. I might just do that. Clear out this lot and sleep in the vehicle. Thanks for whoever reminded me that holding the V button down gives you the options menu in cars. You get so like set in your ways of playing in this game that like you forget how much it can actually do sometimes. It's freaking wild. They're just entire mechanics that I've like almost never engaged with. And I'm sure most Zomboid players are like that. Like, you get just real stuck in a certain playstyle. Like in 41, I was just real stuck in shotguns because like they were ridiculously OP. So I'd find an axe or a crowbar and a shotgun, and there are times I just like respawn in Rosewood time and time and time again until I'd get enough shotgun shells from my first raid of the police station to clear the entire town. Get like 600 kills in like 6 days just backing around, shooting into crowds. Ooh, that sounded really bad, like out of context, but I think the algorithm understands I'm a video game guy at this point, so I'm not super worried about it. I was really thinking that I was going to be able to get a key out of one of these vehicles. Come on, nothing come up from behind me. That would be really shitty right now. I'm ready to drop and sprint, like as soon as I have to, if I have to. Feels good. That feels good. Made a little bit of separation there. All right. All right. So this is good. This is good. All right. First off. Ah, it did start. Okay. Okay. So we're going to turn it off. I'm going to sleep. Too much pain. You big wuss. I mean, I did just kill a whole lot of Zeds, so like that makes sense. That makes sense. It's a shame I didn't take any of the whiskey. That would actually do me some good right now. Should be okay though. Cross fingers, taking a drink of soda. Oh, I'm terrified. That's bad. Nope, nope. Just from sleeping in the parking lot. There it went. All right, sweet. Okay, so that's nice. That's nice. Well, I really need to go investigate further here. In fact, that's the entire reason I'm here. So let's go ahead and get out. Let's go ahead and just kind of peek over here and see what this is all about real quick. Let's see what this is all about. Ooh, I can still get inside the Suburban. That is interesting. Empty plastic bottle. What about the truck? You got anything interesting in you? Nope. Can't even look in you. Alright, well that kind of sucked. Nothing interesting there. Bunch of chickens got out. That's where, oh okay, that's where those chickens came from. That makes sense. I was really hoping I could get keys to that blue van. That would have been freaking sweet. Eat those stale beans. Mass Genfac Co. Okay, yeah, so that's where I want to be. Just a question of... Sad. Oh, because I ate too many stale freaking beans. Alright, so we'll drop our other stale food. Sorry, I feel bad now. Okay, so it's not really drawing much. Alright, cool. I swear. I swear, when the angle of the swing misses by just a hair like that, I get so freaking frustrated. Okay, a little bit more of a crowd than I wanted, but that's all right. A little bit more of a crowd than I wanted. I can always retreat to the vehicle if I have to. Oh shit! Shoot, heck. Heck and spit, hell and shit. I have too many keys on my keyring. Weird. Guess that's just gonna be my second keyring now. Alright. Need to sit somewhere and rest for a little bit and read a magazine or two. Like a Hotties magazine or something, you know, or a Bible. Something to really help my character out. Or I can just take some antidepressants. I was swinging for the ones on the ground, and that one got inside my range. I think my long weapon is like the only one that I've skilled up more than once. Man, Tim, you've really got to be better about that. Oh, I want to do Project Zomboid videos for a living, but I can't ever live past week 3. That is a deep sadness my character has right now. It's kind of a shame. I feel bad for him. Like, oh, buddy. Yeah, a lot of copies of that warehouse key going around. A lot of warehouse employees around here. This must be like the this must be like the blue collar spot in Muldraugh. Well, a place named Muldraugh, you would think it'd be a lot more. It's probably all blue collar. Who am I kidding? Not that there's anything wrong with that. This turned into more of a bloodbath than well, this turned into I've had 3 pretty good sized bloodbath. 4 actually. Now that I think about it, I had the one at the initial one in the upper class suburbs here when I started. And I had one at the gas station at the intersection heading west, and then I had one at the estate proper, and now I've got one here. Alright, that looks like everybody that's gonna. That looks like the people that were gonna react reacted. So. Oh, box of nails. Wearing that hard hat for sure. Those are too good not to wear. Too good not to wear. I could use a wood saw for sure. I could use the ball peen hammer for sure, but I don't need any of them. God, this is wild. Whetstones are great. Oh my God, all those planks. Another ball peen hammer. Give me a sledge, damn it. And I think it will eventually. It's just a matter of so many planks. Shit, so much stuff. Maintenance one, gotta take that. A carton of nails? Yeah. I don't care if I'm immediately over encumbered. All right, so I checked the north wall. Let's go dump that carton of nails into the car. Holy shit, how much is that? There's a box of nails. How much is the carton weigh? 20 pounds! Oh my goodness. We're gonna put you in the passenger seat. It weighs exactly 20 pounds. It's gonna fill that right seat up. Okay, that's freaking amazing. You know what? No, you can go in the handbag, helmet. What else we got going on here? That box of nails, that can go in there. Maintenance one, you can go in there. Small backpack, you can get there in that back seat, baby. Oh, that welder mask, you can go back there in the back seat too. All right, now I'm feeling pretty good. Now, how much space do we have in the actual truck? 34. Okay. And how much do individual planks weigh? Because this became exactly what I wanted it. This trip. So far. So far. Let's not get too excited. If that blue van had a key in it, I'd be much, much, much happier. But we're gonna take what we can get. Sand and bricks. Magazine that I want to use for sure. Another box of nails. Hot damn. Single planks weigh 3. And then get 11 in the back of that car. That's 1. Fart, heck. I heard it, but I didn't see it. And I got lucky somehow. Like real lucky again. I'm gonna put it entirely on putting that hard hat on. I think that hard hat saved my life right there. Or the leather coat, or the fact that I have elbow and knee pads on like some sort of weird kid on a BMX bike. Do they still make BMXs? Is that still a thing? I think that's a brand still, right? Surely. Surely I'm not that out of touch. I mean, I know I am, but like, not that much, right? Surely not that much. All right, so let's go ahead and dump all more planks in here. Shit, shoot, heck. Only got one of them done. Oh gosh, I gotta eat. I'm like, oh no, I have to eat. Like, stat. I'm in trouble. I'm about to die. Just eat them all. Just eat that whole thing of beans. I'm trying to eat my beans. Was that the... Oh, the character from the Fallout show. Like, why did that pop into my head all of a sudden? Another box of nails. Goddamn. Nails everywhere. Wait a minute. I saw a magazine. I'm like, nah. Oh my God. Nails. And another plank. Wow. This place has been an absolute freaking lootathon, and there's a couch back there to sleep on. Almost base up here. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna, but I almost could. Almost could. This has been a fantastic, fantastic loot run. Like when I was kind of, I mean, I was mostly clickbaiting when I called it a god run on the first, on the first thumbnail. But man, this has been pretty freaking solid. Not trying to make things up here or anything. Like this has been pretty damn solid. All right, one more dead pink shirt Zed here in just a sec. All right, now what else do I have to dump off? Okay, not really. Cool. So let's go in down on this side. Kentucky Farmer, Time, seed packet. Yeah, those all seem useful. Another freaking bar. I mean, how do you not take it? Absolutely wild. And I'm sure I'm missing stuff. Like oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's no good. That's no good. I'm going from that direction. All right. That's not the end of the world. We're not way over encumbered here. We're not way over encumbered. And this is some serious loot that I got to deal with here, so we are not fucking around. All right, so two more dead ones. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. The stink is getting outrageous, which you have to kind of expect at this point. All right, another useful magazine. Excellent. Another box of nails. Three more planks. I mean, you almost have to take the planks at this point. Like, I'm going to fill the trunk up with them anyway. Then I can stop picking those up. Actually, let's do something. Let's do something here. So that bag can hold 15, right? So let's go ahead and start dumping shit into it. I'm gonna stick some planks in this kid's school bag. I love it. Okay, I could have fit a couple more too. Oh, a couple of boxes of nails. And that'll do it, at least for what's going in there. All right, now I can pick up several more planks now because, might as well. So many nails I got. That case or carton or whatever the fuck. I don't know how many boxes that is. I think it's 10. Like, I'm pretty sure that's 10. I was hoping I could find a welding torch too. That's right. God damn. More nails and planks. There's a welding torch. Nice. All right, you know what? I'm gonna peek around just to see if there's a sledge hiding somewhere back here. I don't think there's gonna be. I think we've gotten as lucky as we're gonna get. I feel like we've gotten as lucky as we're gonna get. Maybe not though, you never know. You know what? Let's take both welding torches. Smithing. Damn it. Got all excited for a second. That's all right. Got almost everything I wanted out of this. I don't think I could complain, but I'm not going to because that feels pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. Let's go ahead and peek up here. A hatchet. A hatchet in the trash. And it's dull and worn, but so confused. Oh, this is above it. Okay, I'm stupid. I can. Boy. Tim. Hmm. Can't say I'm very impressed with how smart I am right there. We're just going to do a quick peek because there can't be anything useful up here, right? Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the hell out of Dodge. Let's check that soda machine down there on the main floor first because I somehow missed it. Well, let's check that whole lounge area because we absolutely missed it. Bench anvil. Ooh, anvil. No, Tim, you can't open up the propane tank. No matter how much you want to, buddy. You just can't. You just can't. You don't own the place. Mi casa es su casa. Okay. Where in the... Where have you been seriously hiding out in here this whole freaking time, you asshole? Like, I'm legitimately annoyed about that. I haven't even looked to see how badly hurt I am. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, you came through that window. I guess that's... Nope. I was gonna sit down there. We're not doing that at all anymore. We're just gonna go out to the car. We're gonna go out to the car and get the F out of Dodge. That felt like a brush with death there. Like a true brush with death. Alright, so let's go ahead, peek at the trunk here. Oh, we got 9 planks. Did I have any more planks? 3? Alright, trunk's full. Let's get out of here. Yeah, stick some nails in the glove box. What else we got going on here? What did I pick up? Oh, I just picked up a ton of stuff. That's right. Haha! We're out of here. Alright, quarter tank of gas, a little tiny cat. Little tiny cat. Let's get going. Little tiny car with a ton of stuff in it. Ton of stuff. Like that was good. That was good. It felt real nice. It felt real nice clearing all that stuff out. The question is the gas station up here, one, still gonna have power? It should, everything else still does. So yeah, that didn't make sense to ask. But will there not be a horde there? I cleared and I drew off a majority of the big one and then killed a whole bunch more. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have hit that going that fast. Probably shouldn't have done that. Let's just stay right here on the shoulder for now. It feels safe. Wish I had a giant modded truck with, the bulldozer attachments and shit that I could just plow through these crowds. That'd be fun. Good old isometric driving gets me every time. I always want to go down there. Then I remember that I'm on a mission. Alright, a little bit of a crowd, but not much. And I'm past the worst of it now. Alright, real close. You know what? Not gonna risk it. I'm too tired. I'm too tired, and there's enough of a crowd here that it's not worth fucking with. Pardon my language. Not sure why now, given that I drop them pretty regularly, but pardon regardless. The question's going to be, can I avoid any weird trip-ups when I'm trying to get into my base? Or will this be the third vehicle that the McCoy estate swallows up inexplicably? I'm betting that I can dodge these invisible barriers this time around. Oops. I can't dodge those visible zomboids, though, apparently. All right. I'm gonna kill this one. Did you see I'm up to 3 crowbars now? That's pretty sweet. And I got 2 welding torches. That means next episode we are going gun shopping. Especially now that we got a vehicle. Alright. Reminds me of our childhood farm that we would go camp and hunt on. Had to stop and unlock the gate onto the property. It was like old former farm fields that, interestingly enough, the Missouri Department of Conservation paid us to reseed with native grasses and what have you. So natural wildlife could reclaim the area. And since my family were all hunters, I'm not. But since my whole family were, that was kind of a no-brainer. It worked out real nicely for us. Paid like 60% of the lease on the property. Anyway, it was kind of cool. But yeah, we had to stop and like open up the gates and shit to enter the property because it was all like barbed wire fenced in and shit from the old farming days and different property owners that were ranchers and stuff nearby. Cattle and pig, not like hoity-toity horse ranchers or anything. Mostly pig farms in my area, but some cattle. All right. Oh my God, Tim, why are you driving so fast off-roading 50 miles an hour on a dirt road that's notorious for getting cars stuck? Probably on little stumps like that one. But I think it's actually those little like they're like glitchy squares that you see sometimes in Build 42 scattered around. I'm not sure what they are or what they're supposed to be or what they represent, but you'll see a few here in a second. Or I'll point them out as I get there. There's one underneath my tire there. There's another one right there. Okay, so it's not the McCoy estate itself that disallows cars. It has to be those little things. So, let's see if I can get around this one up here. We got another vehicle that's stranded here that ran over one of them. It's on its front left tire this time. Yep, that almost has to be it. Okay, very cool. Very freaking cool, guys. My first car pulling into the garage. First car pulling into the garage. Pow. Look at fucking that. We came home, baby. Came home with a bunch of goodies. Bunch of planks, 2 welding torches, a kid bag full of stuff. I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Feeling pretty damn good about it, if I'm not gonna lie. That was like a full day adventure. I think this vid's over an hour now. Pretty awesome. They don't get that long very regularly. Let's go ahead and drink that cow's milk. Let's go ahead and drink that cow's milk. That'll make me happy. Or at least, you know, that'll make me feel better. And then let's go all the way upstairs. Read a couple of magazines. Get some well-earned sleep and bid you lovely survivors a lovely night. 1, 2. Oh, that was it? Okay. That wasn't so bad. I thought I had several things to read. Well, yeah, appreciate you guys coming by. The end of episode 4. Where are we at now? Where are we at now? Almost the 2 week mark, everybody. 315 killed. This is one of my better runs since we've, ooh, I am losing weight though. This is one of my better runs since we started. So I'm gonna have to start eating a little bit better and sleeping a little bit better. But I appreciate you guys coming by. If you haven't subbed yet, please do so. I would appreciate it. It would be super cool. If you're not into that, don't feel obligated. Just keep on watching. I'm glad to have you here. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Take care.